so much fucked up shit to get into.
Welcome back to Little Snickers, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey here with my homeboy Jon Delcollo.
Hello, everyone.
Jacob Furman Mattera.
Bing bong.
Wet and juicy Jeff Simmons.
Splash.
Juicier than ever, baby. Welcome back, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having
What's
us.
on your hat?
It is a special edition Phillies hat.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like something that would fall out of a lady while she's clotting.
My word.
Okay, that
My word.
means I'm wearing a period hat.
It is more of a period piece.
Yeah.
Well, I got it on sale, so thanks for asking.
And you're sporting something new there, huh?
Yeah, I got some fresh ink, baby. I'm going through a bad boy phase. I was watching Wild Hogs all weekend in my hotel room by myself.
Do they get tattoos in that movie?
No, but I'm in my own Wild Hog phase.
Yeah.
I feel like William H. Macy might have gotten a tattoo in that movie. You weren't really
fall
watching
asleep
Wild
15
Hogs.
minutes in every movie, man.
You didn't even get him.
He just
see him on the bikes.
Dude, I rented Uncle Buck. I like to rent John Hughes movies anytime I go to Chicago.
Yeah.
I made it like 10 minutes into Uncle Buck 2 times.
Dude.
And it just puts me out.
That's a great value to be able to fall asleep twice.
Oh, yeah.
For one movie.
Yeah. Yep. $4, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
How
if
far
you-
did you get into the movie?
Like 10 minutes, man.
Pancake?
It was the second time Buck didn't even show up.
Oh my God.
He went
Yeah.
10 minutes, 10 buckless
You could
minutes.
just stream the trailer at that point.
I know, but I like the certainty of
Yeah.
knowing I have an hour and a half of
You wake up to him punching a clown.
yeah.
Or what's that thing he's doing where he's talking dirty to the washing machine?
Oh, yeah.
You better stop him. Yeah.
You and your dryers, man. You and your basement appliances.
I love it. I love a good basement appliance.
Also rented Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
You didn't even need to, though, right?
No, I
Never got to
same
it.
thing. No, I put it on, but again, I took a nap the one day, and it just put me out.
I'll be honest. I'm thinking about shaving the beard, keeping the mustache, going the Del Griffith route.
Yeah, go for
Do
it. Man.
it.
Sell some shower curtain rings.
Do it. I'll buy them.
Yeah.
Will you? I got a shower curtain.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
need rings?
Shit, yeah.
You want plastic or do you need metal?
Well, what I want you to do is place the rings on my erectile peen.
Yeah.
And
Cut off circulation.
yeah, I want to really test these things out.
If I start selling shower rings and it all of a sudden becomes a side market for penile rings, I want to be devastated.
Yeah. I know.
Well, are you going to be rich?
It is very
Probably not.
professional how you
Filthy
call them
rich.
penile rings and not cock rings. So I think you're already made for the job.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank
Penile
you.
rings. Actually,
Yeah.
I'll just have water.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we get a plate of penile rings for the table, please?
No sauce.
Oh man, did you guys see that there was one of the candidates for Pope is a guy named Pizza Balla?
No.
Relative to penile
He's in our
rings.
chat, right?
Yes. Pizza Balla was apparently calling gay guys the F-bomb.
Oh, no.
And he was saying, there are quite a few faggot rings out there. And it just made me so hungry thinking that's
Something you could get in a sampler.
Yes, an off-menu Outback Steakhouse menu item.
What year was he saying these words? Was it before Matt Damon stopped using the word?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so
then
it's
he's
like,
fine.
I think
No,
I
so
don't
it's
know.
not his fault.
Damon's still in the biz, you know?
Actually, I'm just making that up. It was probably recently. But I don't want to, bury a guy when he's down.
It was his final speech during the Pope debate they had.
Yeah. He passed him out to the crowd.
This is better than Eucharist.
Yeah. Are they smaller? They're gaping. Okay, yes. Yeah, just one more. Yeah. Yeah, new Pope.
Can you believe it?
Could be tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
Could be today.
Oh, man, that is
Or it could be
exciting the
next
way
day.
they
Did you
pick
see,
them.
yeah, did you see the video of them closing the doors? They got a very cinematic shot. It was like, now the Vatican is locked. And you just see some just old Pope or guy just walk up and he just slowly closes the doors like this. It looks so creepy.
Yeah.
And that's very cool shot they got.
Now, here's my question for that situation. How are they getting like Uber Eats delivered if the doors are locked? They have some kind of pulley system, probably.
Yeah.
They
it's
must.
It's a dumb waiter,
Yes.
which is very mean because he's simple.
He's trying his best.
Yeah.
Simple waiter.
Yeah.
You've heard of a dumb waiter. Well, this one you have to feed legally.
Well,
I wonder-
chocolate milk kind of is an old milkshake.
Yeah, what are they like? Because I'm sure they have staff in there, right, making their
They
beds.
must.
It's the best.
They're
man.
being waited on left and right, but the whole point of them going into this thing is that there's no outside interference, right?
They get outside interference.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, you have to think, man. I'm just thinking back. The monastery that I worked in. This is not relative to anything you just spoke about, but I'm just
go for it.
I was just gonna say it's. They were treated like fucking child kings, man, and that food on demand, as much as you want, booze around too, desserts at all hours of the day and night.
Why?
A lot of booze?
Why so much dessert?
They're spoiled rotten, man.
You see a lot of booze around these guys?
Only one guy ever sold drink. They kept it in the closet, but they would wheel it out, like
Like a
after
bar
dinner.
cart?
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
And the only guy I saw drink was the chemistry teacher, Father Ference.
Huh. You had a priest that was also the chemistry teacher.
Yeah.
We didn't have any
Science
teaching.
and religion?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, he wouldn't teach religion.
Double threat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but he is a man of the cloth.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
But he'd be messing with beakers.
He's trying to get that big bang. That's my theory.
And this experiment works a little bit better if you boys remove your shirts. Come on, when this thing's gonna smoke up, it's gonna be cooler if you have your shirts off. Was he that kind of guy?
Yes, yes, he was.
Dear God.
There's a
what the boys
shy
are
kid
saying.
in the back. Hey, Mark, you want to pop that off? Jared's got his off.
Do you want to hear the bang or not? Yeah, come on, Father. Boys, Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas
Yeah.
to all
Merry
of us.
Christmas to everybody watching at home and listening at home, and to those of you that are deaf and dumb.
I hope you're enjoying some boiled goose as you listen or watch.
Yeah. Covered in rotten berries and
My word.
wrapped in mistletoe.
Ew.
You kiss a lady under it, Jake.
Under the
boiled-
rotten berries.
Yeah,
And-
well,
and
you
boiled goose.
You hang the boiled goose from the rafter.
The grease drips
Yeah,
down
it
it.
is. Yeah,
Oh yeah, you can. A tall fellow could take a bite after the kiss too.
it is. And it's if you can bite it, you can. You at least got to try. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
And part of the fun in Chris month is the children jump. They'll never get it.
But they want to kiss the goose.
You want to because
Yeah.
the aspiration is that someday you'll get there, and that everybody's got a boiled goose in their life, like something that's so delicious and so seemingly attainable, but just out of reach. Then one day you become a big enough man as to where your lips touch the goose, and oftentimes, Jake, it's not as sweet as you would think. But as a child, you don't know that.
I'm not thinking it's sweet at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Boiled. Feathers and everything. I
barely
see.
even
Yes.
savory.
yeah. They don't take the feathers off; they leave it on. It's a Nordic tradition.
But if you wake up on Christmas morning and the goose has no feathers, that's a
Yeah.
Christmas miracle.
It is, yeah. And it's if you're the first one to discover it without feathers, you get to do what you want to it. You
Oh
don't
my
have to eat it.
Yeah.
And you don't have to tell anybody what you did to it.
yeah.
Yeah. So there's a
You
lot.
can just stand there smiling while the rest of the family eats it.
Yes. There's rich traditions throughout, and I'm so glad that we could finally talk about it because I feel like it was hidden for so long, and people were so hesitant to celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
But now, kiss the goose. It's time for Christmas.
Goose.
Everybody kiss your goose and strap in. Christmas starts now.
For the boiled goose.
That was beautiful, Jake.
Thank you.
Have you been practicing?
I joined a choir nearby, so
Philadelphia
like-
Gay Men's.
that's I mean, it just seemed like a nice choir, you know.
Oh no!
That went terribly wrong.
Was that on purpose?
Dude, I had a boss that eventually sexually harassed me, sang in the Philadelphia Gay Men's Choir. And I was just trying to be supportive of a gay guy, man.
Yeah.
So I took my wife to go see the Philadelphia Gay Men's Choir. He didn't tell me it cost $40 a ticket.
Whoa.
So my wife and I are sitting there watching all these fruits toot. They were fine, man, but
Beautiful
40
voices.
fucking bucks, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful voices.
What venue are they playing
What
in?
Dude, it was
The
on
gothic asshole.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
that's a $40 venue right there.
They were at the Cocadero Drake. It was on 2nd Street in Old City.
Like a venue or like
Yeah, it was like
a bar.
No, it was a venue. It was the next block over from where Cuba Libre is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Cuba Libre, Market Street, and whatever that is over there. It's across from a bookstore. There's like a little graveyard or something there.
Oh yeah. Okay, there's like a little theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, my wife and I went, and we did not have money at the time. She's like, "What are you spending $80
Dude.
for?"
Honey, I'm taking you to see the Gay Men's Choir VIP meet and greet.
You're gonna watch the tenor touch me.
Yeah.
What did they sing?
I don't even remember. They were all dressed up. It was lovely, but
Yeah.
it was
Lovely.
it was nice. Yeah, here I go. But yeah, it was like a square room, and they all filed in, and they were really going for it, man. And
Yeah.
I had no business buying $40 tickets, man, because I made nothing. And then, in hindsight, like I might have led him on by buying tickets to go see his show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you oblivious at that point
Yeah,
to the advances?
yeah. I mean, he just seemed like a nice enough guy.
I just saw that when we worked, he just had his hand on my knee, you know?
I just thought he was a lifetime trainer. No, I guess the training never ends at Papa John's.
He'd always put his arms around me when I need the dough.
Everything he does is like the movie Ghost. He walks you over to the oven.
Well,
Mike and Greg are putting the pizza in the oven right now.
the job was ghost related. So we worked. It was a call center for funeral homes, and when they would go home for
You
the
had
night.
multiple bosses
Wait, you've
that
had
were.
multiple gay bosses?
No. Well, I had a gay coworker who took me to the Belmont Steaks.
Yeah.
Oh, he was not a
But this
superior.
guy, yeah,
Okay.
no, he was a peer.
He was a top.
He was a peer.
A
A
colleague.
peer. Yeah. But yeah, this fellow was one of the night supervisors at my dispatch job, and he would give me a ride home every now and again. But brutal harassment, man.
Man, like what kind of stuff would constitute harassment?
Telling me to come out, get some coke with him, and telling me that I've never had my dick sucked so good if I would let him do it.
Oh, I don't see any lies in there.
Not really beating around the bush on that one.
But it was dude, he was sending me text after text after text. One night, like I was sleeping on the couch and I had my phone next to me, and my phone was just going nuts with this guy, like sending me advances to the point where my wife picked it up and she's like, "What the fuck is this?" And I read it. I was like, "I don't know. Like I'm not instigating any of this."
I'm not gay.
He had like a horny spaz attack on you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know
Yeah.
what happened.
But
You got that bag without you, and he was going
Probably.
fucking nuts on
Yeah.
on the texting.
But again, I might have also led him on. One night I was watching, it was the Flyers playoffs, and I send out an invite on Facebook. Hey, anybody that wants to join me, come watch the game with me. And guess who showed up?
Carrying one single rose.
Yep. In his teeth. In his urethra. But
Oh, his penis teeth.
no, he wasn't a Chris. He was a Jason.
That's adjacent to Chris.
But boys, enough about a Jason. I'm ready for a Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start the Chris month in style. There are no Chris's in the Impractical Joker world, so
Yes.
this could fuck everything up. Oh my god.
That'd be crazy.
No.
Well, Chris
didn't
month.
know.
Chris
How about
month is
that?
official.
And Chris month
Yes. Hey, what day is it? It's Chris month, you idiot. Okay, thank you.
Jake, you're going to love this guy's name. This is a fellow by the name of Chris Porco.
You didn't have to make eye contact with me. You hit that.
Yeah, I do regret making kissy face. I have a tendency to leading guys on, man. Chris Porco of Del Mar, New York, man. They called him the Romeo killer, but let me show you a picture of this guy. There's nothing Romeoic about him.
You said he was from where?
Del Mar, New York.
Oh, okay.
That's the Romeo.
Whoa, okay.
That's an IT
Yeah.
guy.
That's Nathan Fielder.
Jeff,
Yeah.
did you drop that picture in there? Yeah. All right, cool. So the crowd knows what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, referred to as the Romeo killer, mainly because he was a swindler and a smooth talker.
All right.
So,
You know, some guys that wore glasses like that were smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was not always indicative of being a dork.
Meaning pubeless wonders.
Well, that's my nickname in grade school.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Probably, and staring deep into your eyes, I feel like I've extracted that
I think you
information
did,
once
yeah.
again. Yeah.
Well, could you extract some more armpit hair, please? Because I'm looking pretty weak there still. My bush is fine.
I believe it, man. Isn't it? I don't know.
My bush is 4 feet long.
Jake, that's one of the issues I have with bushes is they rarely grow at the same rate as helmet. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Bush should not grow at a faster rate than helmet grows.
What he's saying is his bush also gets hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
That's
where they
what I
freeze their
wasn't-
hair in the winter. Or like, when they do that. That's what his pubic hair does.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Porco was born July 9th, 1983.
I'm sorry, you said butt porco?
Yes, I did, yes. Yes, with a nice au jus. Parents, Peter and Joan. Peter was a law clerk. Very well-respected man. His mother, Joan, was a speech pathologist, Jake. So she could straighten her tongue out if you needed it.
Oh, my God. I thought I was hungry. Now I'm horny.
Oh, man. Have you ever made love to a speech pathologist, Jake?
I am not.
I'll bet that tongue in your asshole goes nuts.
My God. She's making me talk.
She's doing the alphabet.
Funny note about Peter Porco, which was Chris's
It
dad.
sounds like a horny Spider-Man.
It does, yeah, yeah. With great pussy comes great responsibility.
Porkability.
Yes, porkability. That's what I was looking for. But Peter's uncle Frank was a member of the Bonanno crime family in New York City.
Whoa.
Oh, and he had a very cool nickname too. It was Frank the Fireman.
Oh, I bet it's not because he put fires out.
For a time, he did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Just occupation-based.
Yeah.
Like John the Blacksmith.
Yeah. It wasn't because he was like cutting Dalmatians' heads off.
Well, I don't know why he'd get. Oh, okay. Yeah. Firefighter Dalmatians. Yeah. That's a.
It's a very suck-ass dog.
Dalmatians?
Why did they become them?
I don't know. I
You don't
guess.
see any of those fuckers anymore.
Thank God,
I
man.
saw one on Easter. Pretty cool.
For what?
Doing what?
Just hanging out in the field with people, like not just.
Yeah,
by
they don't
itself.
really get loose. I think that's the kind of dog that a loveless yuppie couple ends up acquiring.
There were no children. Yeah. So
Yeah.
That checks out.
A barren womb, full dog bed. That's what I say.
A spot for every miscarriage.
One of my favorite Chris Smith books.
Chris Smith. It's a common Chris myth that
Oh, I love talking Chris Smiths during Chris month.
What are some nasty Chris myths that you've heard about Chris Month?
just that it's a fake ass
Yeah.
thing that
Yeah,
doesn't really
I
have
know.
traditions.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
like that Chris month is responsible for more wild goose slayings
Yeah.
than the entirety of the
Yeah.
Haitian population of
Yeah.
Ohio,
Yeah, I know.
which we all know,
Dog eaters. Yeah.
and the geese.
17th highest.
Go on.
Damn it.
17 highest what?
Can I get a dunce muzzle?
Suicide rate?
Yeah, suicide rate. Where's that gun?
Right here.
Yeah. Well, what if we got a gun that goes through all of our ears?
Oh man.
It actually bends up and over for each of us. It's a gun helmet. Relatively stable childhood, this little Porco did. He went to Christian Brothers Academy High School, which was a private school, so he's well taken care of. And you don't really hear that much about kids that are going to private high schools getting abused very much. Which I think is a hallmark of our guys who grew up to do very fucked up, violent acts.
Yeah. Well, Catholic schools are private high schools technically, so
Yeah,
non-Catholic.
I'm thinking more in the private sense of uppity.
Yeah.
So technically,
Yeah.
we were all private school boys.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow,
I guess
look at
so.
us.
But
Now look
the
at us.
Catholic private school is the downtrodden version of
No doubt, man.
of
I
the
mean,
uppity.
for Christ, I'm drinking piss on a podcast, man. This isn't Cruel Intentions.
You know, in the DVD extras, Ryan Phillippe drinks piss. But it's Selma Blair, so it's pretty hot.
In 1999, he gets a pretty cool job. You'll like this job. Normally, I tell Jake he's going to like something. I'm going to tell you you're going to like
I'm
this.
honored.
He works at a veterinary clinic.
And why would I like that?
Because you like saving animals.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
An audible groan from our producer, Wet and Juicy Jeff.
part of his duties, what do you think they included?
I'm gonna say he's sweeping up all the dog vomit. He's covering the dog vomit with wood chips.
Mm-hmm.
He is probably the guy that has to stick the thermometer up rectum.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good.
And
When the vet gets bored.
yeah, when the vet,
Just to pass the time.
when the vet's feeling frisky.
Yeah. See how hot I am.
And does he have to shave the vet's pubes, maybe as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called vet downtime. Which is another favorite aspect of Christmas evening.
Oh, I thought you meant the job.
But Jake, part of his duties included dog and cat restraint and cleaning up after surgeries.
My word.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of blood
tail.
and yeah.
Butts and
Okay.
guts.
A lot of mess on the carpet.
Yeah, why would they put carpet in this operating room? What a mistake. Shag, too.
He has like
It
a
is
little-
in there.
Utility belt with just a folded up newspaper. It gets them on their way out.
It's okay. It's Scotch guarded. But Jake, he ends up going to the University of Rochester in 2002. Doesn't do too well. Doesn't apply himself. Now, I might add, during high school, he enjoys lying about the extent of his parents' wealth. They have some money. They both have pretty good careers, but he wants his friends and girlfriends to believe that they're extremely well off.
Wow.
Odd.
It is odd.
Yeah.
That's nothing but a letdown.
I know, man. Did you ever lie about how much money your parents had?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, I think that everybody could tell by my dad's jeans with the worn out knees that we weren't doing too hot.
That's fashion now.
It is. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, he could have been a gay millionaire singing in the Philadelphia Gay Men's Choir. It's
Beating
like,
him.
is that my father? Brought my own binoculars.
He's pointing to you. You're like, me.
Dildo, a deer, a female deer, ray of tropic golden sun. Me, a gay son in hiding.
Whoa, this is really avant-garde.
Wow.
Fucked my boss after a long lunch shift filled with cum.
During a Flyers game.
But yeah, he's not only lying to the kids that he hangs out with, but he's prone to lying to his parents. And he shits the bed at University of Rochester, ends up going to Hudson Valley Community College because he does so poorly. His parents are furious. School is very important to them. And there's some unfortunate emails. There's a lot of pressure on him to do well in school. I mean, they are footing the bill for all this shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, any kid who I've known whose parents put a ton of pressure on them for school, they never end up well.
No.
Or it never seems, it seems undeservedly stressful for them.
Yes.
It's fucking school, man.
Yeah.
You're going to be all right.
Did you ever have your parents go and fight for you in school? Like for like a bad grade or anything like that?
No, my parents came up because I was close to failing first grade,
Yeah.
but they weren't
real?
fighting. Yeah. Yeah. They were laughing. What did your parents fight for you about?
My mom went and talked to the algebra teacher. It was like algebra 2, and I was, believe it or not, I was not getting it. So I'm wearing a dunce helmet.
Which no one told you
Yeah.
to wear this episode.
No, nobody told. I mean, it's just comfortable now. And yeah, I think I was going to fail. Like, and the grade she gave me, I didn't have to go to summer school. I got like
They talked you up to a D minus?
Yeah.
Or an
It's
F
not hard to
plus?
talk him up to a D.
yeah. You motherfucker.
Horny. Were you embarrassed?
No, I was just thankful to not have to go
Yeah.
to summer school.
Yeah. Did you ever have to do summer school?
No. And I don't think I ever had to have anybody come into bat for me. I think in grade school or high school, I don't even know if I ever got a D in anything. Maybe some
Your butt.
Oh my god! I walked right into that one backwards.
Jeff, you ever do summer school? I bet you did, you little nasty ass.
Yeah. Did you have Mr. Watson at Bonner?
I did. I loved him.
He failed me.
Yeah, I really enjoyed him, man.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Dude.
I had his class right after lunch.
Yeah,
And it was history, so I was just like,
it's tough.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, dude,
I sat
love
right
these
by the
time.
window, so it was like coming. The sun's coming right in on me. It's nap time.
Heats
Dude.
you up, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the man.
Sun was coming on you.
Yes, Jake.
Sorry.
Yeah, I really loved him, man. He was I really enjoyed him as a teacher. Also, a very cool guy, very nice to me. Did you like him after?
Yeah, he's a really cool dude.
Yeah.
It was funny when people would fall asleep. For the people that don't know, he has a fake leg. He lost his leg, and he would go
Get one.
around and kick people's desks with his fake leg. And sometimes
Really
he would
hard?
take really hard.
Oof.
Whoa.
I got it.
Would
a
he
couple
say
times.
like "owie" or anything like that to pretend like he hurt his like he owied his leg or something like that?
Yeah, he actually had a prosthetic throbbing toe. Really added to the bit.
A little gout button he could press in his pocket.
And if you can get a throbbing toe, just imagine what you can get, Jake.
Now that's an OnlyFans I'd subscribe to.
Oh my God.
Throbbing toes. Come on now. That's disgusting.
One of my favorite hockey players.
Throbbing toes?
Yeah, played for the Winnipeg Jets. Defenseman.
Related to Jonathan, right?
Yes, Jonathan Toe's big cousin.
Yeah.
Throbbing. But Chris Porco is not doing well in college and ends up failing out. He's forced to withdraw from University of Rochester in 2003. Ends up going to the community college. Doesn't tell his parents. All right, so he's lying this whole time, and eventually he has to come clean because they find out they get his fucking grades. And in 2004, his parents are on a trip to England when they receive his actual grades because he was fudging documents to give them the impression that he was actually passing all his classes. And even when they found out that he was failing classes, he's like, "Oh no, it was a mistake. There were papers that weren't counted. It's like they still have to count for grades." Meanwhile, it's fucking months later.
Yeah.
And he's keeping up a lie that one of his professors lost a very important assignment for him, which would have been enough to pass him.
Man.
And it gets to the point in 2004, fall of 2004, he gets readmitted only because he fudges documents from the community college to give to the University of Rochester.
And is this just him like with a pen and a Xerox machine?
Dog, he's clever,
And he's
man.
making it work?
He is. And it's
That's
like,
impressive.
bro, you can watch interviews with him and it's like, he's very convincing. Like
Fudging it up.
He is. Fudging It Up, man. That's one of my favorite albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Chocolate Ice, Vanilla Ice's
Oh, wow.
mulatto cousin.
Never heard of him. I guess I was only
Swirl.
watching MTV.
Yes, Ice Ice Unwanted Baby was his smash hit, Jake. So he gets back into Rochester fraudulently, and while he's doing this, he forges his father's signature for a student loan, and he co-signs for a $31,000 loan without his knowledge.
My God.
So Chris is taking out $31,000 worth of cash, and he tells his parents that the school is going to pay for the semester because they fucked up so bad on his grades last time.
Yeah, they do that all the time.
I know, man. It's really an old school registrar trick where if you can get them, they got you.
It's the opposite of a scholarship.
It's kind of like if the pizza's not there in 30 minutes, it's free.
So he got back in after he left community college and went back into
Yes.
Yeah.
Second go around at University of Rochester. Not only does he fraudulently co-sign for a $31,000 loan, but he also fraudulently co-signs for a loan for a yellow Jeep for himself.
Yellow?
Yeah.
All right.
I loved knowing somebody who was using student loans for their own paying for their apartment but
This was a separate loan that he signed for.
Is this just
from
a-
Citibank.
A cheaper color? Or is this the chosen color?
No,
with
he
yellow?
looks like a yellow Jeep guy.
He does give
Yeah.
off yellow Jeep vibes.
I could vibe in a yellow Jeep.
I'll bet you could.
I know you could.
Dude, my wife Erin's dad, I maybe shouldn't be saying this, but he took out extra student loans so that they could redo their basement.
Whoa.
kind of fucked up. And
At what age?
now, college age.
He
Like-
took out student loans for his children.
In her name and paid them back,
Yes.
but
Yeah,
now
yeah,
she's hit with like a
Allegedly.
huge like monthly payment because he took out more than what like
It's a lot, man.
yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah. One of my wife's family members, her dad stole her identity and just racked up tens of thousands of dollars worth of credit card debt
Dude.
by using her fucking birth date and her social. And
Oh my God.
yeah, really fucked.
Yikes!
I know.
Was he betting on ponies?
No, he was just buying shit.
Arm ponies?
No, he loved guitars.
Nose ponies.
Yes, nose ponies and string
Finger
ponies.
ponies.
Yes.
String ponies.
Yes.
Ponies.
He was buying guitars.
He's a guitar
ruining
connoisseur.
his
Oh,
fucking
man.
daughter's life.
You know how many fucking guitars you got to be to ruin somebody's life with debt?
Dude.
I mean, I guess some of them are pretty expensive. It could be under 10 for all I know, but
How many do you think it would take to ruin somebody's life with some
I don't
killer
know, man.
guitars, man?
I have 13 right now.
Jesus Christ.
Most I ever had at a single time was 36.
What?
Yeah, and like a lot of touring people. I mean, they weren't quality. Like some of them were quality guitars, but not all of them. But then like Mayer and all those guys, they all have like hundreds of guitars. They have like not storage spaces, but like rooms devoted, like air treated rooms that like keep these guitars in good shape, and they have like hundreds of guitars.
Well, sure,
So,
it's their job.
yeah.
And they have
That's
the
true.
means to keep these
Yeah,
things
like
stored
when you work at H&R
properly.
Block and you have
Yeah.
that could be a problem.
I don't know. CPAs probably make a decent amount of money. Have a dedicated guitar room.
That's true.
Yeah. Where were you keeping 36 guitars?
Dude, I was living at home, and it was a very small house.
In your parents?
Yeah, 3-bedroom house with 6 adults in there at one point.
I don't understand how you
not 6,
physically.
5. Yeah.
Were they all in cases?
Yeah.
No, they all had beds.
I slept
Yeah.
standing up.
Yeah, my entire my entire closet was just guitars all the way through, and then like going up.
That's cool.
And then there was a few under the bed. I left a few at my band's, the drummer's house, so I had like 5 or 6 there, and then I had some in the basement too.
Did you have to share rooms with people?
No, I lived in a very tiny, like my room was like an 8x8, or like a 6x8 really, but yeah, shoved them all in there.
Man, you really shove it in there, don't
I
you?
shove it in there.
My God, why don't you fucking touch it a little bit first?
Jake, in addition to fraudulently signing for these loans,
Yeah.
Porco finds out that his parents also had a $1 million life insurance policy on the table, where he and his brother, I think his name was Jonathan, who seems by all indications is a productive member of society, ends up becoming an officer in the Navy, are the beneficiaries.
Officer Porco, reporting for dinner.
So I think the wheels start turning on that, and he gets you get a little taste. You got a yellow Jeep, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's it's all downhill from there, man.
Put it in neutral.
Yeah, those Jeeps,
I don't know how to drive stick.
those Jeeps can handle all the hills. That's nice.
So once he gets back into school, this might have also set him off too, and I'm inclined to believe this. But he's back in school, and he receives an email from his parents while they're away, indicating.
How informal.
I know.
An email from your parents while they're on vacation.
Well, dude, wait to hear the subject line. The subject of this email says "failing grades - you did it again."
Yeah, how does that not warrant a phone call?
Oh,
Jesus Christ. What year is this? The 2000s?
2004. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that was like still the era of like 1010 220 and that like
yeah.
phone call, fucking long distance, cell phone roaming shit.
And also, in their defense, you're on vacation in a foreign country. You don't want to get riled up over the phone.
True.
It's just
Hit him with
get
the
all
you did
out.
it again. Yeah.
You've
Type
done
angrily.
it. By gum, you've done it again. You retard. So they hit him with that, and he's trying to explain himself away. A couple months later, November 14th, 2004, Jake, this is the night where something awful happens.
Oh no.
Porco drives from Rochester to Del Mar, New York, which is about 230 miles. Around 10:30, he leaves campus. 2:14, the alarm of his parents' home is turned off manually.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I just want to add, when he eventually goes to trial for this, there's no direct evidence. It's all circumstantial.
Really?
So they're just assuming this is him. He was spotted there.
A neighbor witnessed him.
A neighbor saw his Jeep in the driveway.
Okay.
Yellow
the yellow Jeep, bro.
The
Come
loudest-
on, dude.
Yeah.
And security cams show what route he took to get there and what route he took going home.
In 2004, security cameras
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
were already that prevalent.
Not in homes,
Dude,
but like there's businesses and also toll booths.
Yeah. After 9/11, everyone was on surveillance, dude.
I guess so.
So he's seen on these toll booth cams. And all right, so 10:30 he leaves campus. 2:14 he gets to the house. He turns the alarm off. At 4:54, the phone lines are cut. So he's at least in the house for a couple hours. And the thinking is maybe it was the phone lines were cut to maybe stage a burglary or just prevent his fucking parents from being able to call if they only had landlines.
Yeah.
And by 5:12, he's back on the road. So he's got a couple hours in the house to do fucked up shit. What do you think he did in that house during that time?
Being that it's Christmas,
Yes.
I'm going to say he wasn't wrapping presents.
No.
Yeah.
I am going to say he shot and killed his parents.
Good guess, Jake.
Since it is Christmas, I'm gonna say he probably just rented Uncle Buck until he fell asleep.
That's another great guess. Jeff,
Yeah.
what do you think happened?
I looked at the board, so I know what happened.
Please say it's just shooting and
No.
not fucking beheading.
Dude, well, here's the deal.
Oh no!
All right. It's probably the most fucked up axe attack that
Axe?
I've ever read about.
Porco,
Yes.
no. Porco, no.
He goes into the garage. He picks up an axe that was in there. All right, so he didn't bring a murder weapon with him.
It was so intense knowing that he drove 2.5 hours.
Oh, could you imagine?
And didn't change his mind. Like,
I know.
Yeah. Did he bring the axe with him, or was it his parents' axe?
It was his parents' axe.
Oh, that's even more ironic.
So, dude,
you never think it's going to be with your own marital axe.
while they're in bed, he starts smashing his parents up with the axe.
Damn.
So he's back on the road at 5:12. He's seen on a fucking toll cam. Dude,
Very obviously the only yellow Jeep to go through the
Yes.
cam the entire night.
Yeah.
Probably the only yellow Jeep traversing the state of New York.
yeah, fucking upstate western fucking New York.
Yeah.
Dude, the next morning, his father wakes up.
What?
Dude, his injuries included being partially decapitated, which means so there was enough of a wound as to where it almost cut his fucking head off, Jake, but he survived.
How is that possible?
Dude, wait till you hear what happens. So he wakes up, and they're able to piece all this together by the trail of blood.
This is fucking
Chickens can do it.
crazy.
Dude, so Jake,
Was the man part chicken?
he was, yes. Porco is actually a Spanish word meaning chicken.
Wow.
Yes. Dude, so they're piecing this together by evidence at the crime scene, which clearly shows like where he's going in the house. He stands in the mirror for a while, so he's doing something in the mirror. He goes down. Yes, he's checking out Jake. Oh my god! Yeah, just imagine your blood spurting out as your fucking cup's coming out too.
Oh, you're saying the dad was doing something in the mirror.
Yeah,
He's trying to. Ow. Yeah.
but dude, after he does whatever he does in the mirror, he goes outside to check for the morning paper.
Huh?
Accidentally locks himself out. Has to use a spare key that's outside. Gets back in the house. Packs his lunch for the day. Dude, I'm not kidding when I say this guy was nearly decapitated.
Is he like
He didn't even call out.
is he like brain damaged or something? He thinks he's just going on with his day?
It sounds like he was just in like a zombie mode, but also a functional zombie mode. Because he knows he's got to go to work, so he's packing his lunch.
Wow.
He takes his checkbook out to write a check for Chris. He either packs or unpacks the dishwasher, and then he just collapses by the stairs, and that's where he's found dead.
Man, and he was doing chores on the
Dude,
way out.
There are crime scene photos, so like you
crazy.
could see like trails of blood spatter throughout the house.
That's one of the most bizarre things I've ever heard, man.
Terrifying, dude.
Truly. Like,
Yeah.
turning my stomach.
He's an autopilot.
On top of this, too, all right, so he doesn't show up for work, which is entirely unlike him.
I thought at least he was going to make it into work and say,
Yeah.
I cut myself shaving.
So he doesn't show up for work, so his coworkers know it's not like him. They call the police. The police go over there. They find him dead immediately. They go upstairs. His wife is still breathing.
Dude, an axe is so messy, and
I know.
that's not a good way to do it.
And her injuries were incredibly severe, too. She ends up losing an eye.
She lives.
Dude, and part of her skull has to be removed. So they get there, and she's still conscious. And they're asking her, do you know who did this? And she can't speak, but she nods yes. They said, is it a family member? She nods yes. They know the names of her kids because I guess the coworkers gave them to them. And they say, was it Jonathan? And she says no. And they say, was it Chris? And she nods her head yes. So at this point, the news...
This is fucking insane,
Dude,
man.
it's fucking terrifying. And this, wait till you see pictures of this fucking lady.
I don't want
No, it's you'll like it, Jake. I know enough about you to know that you'll like this.
From what I've learned of you in their relationship.
But they get her to the hospital. She has emergency surgery. The news contacts Chris Porco. He's already back at college at this point when the victims are found.
He answers the phone. Oh, hoy, hoy, I've been here all night.
And the news is the one to break it to him that his dad's been killed and his mother's at the hospital.
Is his reaction recorded?
I don't know if it's recorded. That's a great question. But eventually the police contact him, tell him what happens, and they get him to come to the hospital. And apparently he displays no emotion while he's at the hospital.
He's like, fuck, I just got back from there, man. It's a long drive. I mean, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, that's got to be the worst. That's one of the hardest parts about murder that nobody talks about.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
don't even think you're going to have to go back to the hospital the next
It's
day.
like you got to have toll money to go back now. It's like I just spent $15 fucking driving there and
I'll reload the
$45
Easy
in
Pass.
gas.
Yeah.
Hey, Snickers, I just want to take a second to thank our sponsor, Hims. Boys, as you know, when the downstairs just isn't cooperating, it's time for Hims. Buy the downstairs penis stuff, Jake.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes balls, too, because they can become engorged as well. And I try to encourage my own stuff to just full engorged. My ball bag usually fills up like a plastic bag full of soup.
Soupy bag.
My favorite Borscht Belt comedian, by the way. Hims provides men with access to affordable sexual health treatments so you can take charge of your sex life. The good people at Hims know that dealing with ED can be uncomfortable. ED meaning both erectile dysfunction and Ed, the chimpanzee movie with Matthew LeBlanc.
Love that movie. Struck me out, actually.
That's why everything can be taken care of online from the comfort of your own home. They got chewable tablets, Viagra, Cialis, and their generics for up to 95% less. However you want to treat this thing, Hims can help. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/stinker. That's HIMS.com/stinker for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/stinker. The featured products include compounded products which are not approved nor verified for safety, effectiveness, or qualified by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan. That's Hims, baby.
Ooh, I can't wait for Hims to make my penis hard.
Make mine hard too. When you get yours, by what do they call it? Mental telepathy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, ESPs.
You can do
Telekinesis.
that because I don't know, just in case like my shipment doesn't come before at the same time as yours. And if I get it before yours, I'll promise to telepathize your boner.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Jake.
That's
If you
a
want
deal.
do you want some blood for your penis too?
Could it please?
All right. I feel bad not offering. Jeff, do you want penis blood too?
I'm a little upset that you didn't ask earlier.
Well, it was. I had to go around the room.
True.
Spur of the moment.
I go him style, which is left to right, and that's how I wipe. So the mom endures emergency surgery, and then it takes about close to 2 weeks. And like I said, there's no direct evidence, only circumstantial evidence. It takes about 2 weeks for them to determine that, like, all right, we got to charge him. We know that he fucking did this,
Yeah.
even though we don't have any direct evidence.
And that's got to be pretty uncommon and very difficult to do, even with such a seemingly cut and dry. The mom says it was him. He was seen on the toll booth.
Dude,
Shit, like
and it's crazy because it's a yellow fucking Jeep. Like
Yeah.
you're not going to get any blood in there.
Yeah.
When the mom comes out of surgery, she's in a coma for a while, and when she comes out of the coma, she has no recollection of anything happening. Even though when police got to the scene, she was conscious and she was able to nod her head and say that her son Chris Porco did this.
So police were like waiting for her to wake up.
Yeah,
They ask her-
and she's
ask her
like, "I have
questions.
no idea what you're
the
talking
coma
about."
took all that info away.
Wow.
Yes.
Dude, okay, so did Porco? Did Chris Porco? I just love to say
Yeah.
it.
I know.
I don't even have a question. I just want to say Chris Porco a lot.
I know.
Did Chris see his mom face to face after?
Yeah, well, dude, oh my God. Dude, she ends up going to court with him. She defends him.
She defends him?
Dude, she defends him. All right, so,
Because and the police have said to her,
yeah, like
you told
he's
us
the one who
he's
fucking
one."
axed you. But she doesn't want to believe it, and he seems to just seamlessly go back into son mode. And he's like, yeah, I didn't fucking do this shit. And even till today, he maintains his innocence.
Really?
Yeah. So, November 2005 is when he's indicted on murder charges. And then the motive seems to be that it was the $1 million life insurance policy. December 2nd, his mother posts bail for him because bail is at $250,000 cash. His mother posts bail for him. Not only this, Jake, but I mentioned that he worked at a vet. And the two vets that he worked for were a husband and wife. He goes to live with them. They take him in because they support him. Because there's no direct evidence, I guess they're able to say, like, all right, what evidence do you have that he did this? They don't have it. Not only did they take him in, but his mother wants to live with him as well. So, Chris, dude, let me show you a picture of what this lady looks like.
Mike, if you had a friend who was accused of murder, would you let them come stay at your house?
I don't know, man. It depends on who they killed.
Circumstantial? Yeah.
Is he a good drinking buddy? That woman doesn't look from this distance. Okay.
Yeah.
I do have to say that's some pretty impressive reconstructive surgery.
I think so, too.
she looks great.
Whoever did this should do the chimp attacks.
Big
Yeah,
time.
she looks great. She doesn't, like, I would have never guessed. she was
Big time
attracted
chimp
to
attacks would be a great name for the practice.
That's, dude, it's crazy that both of his parents were attacked with an axe and then both did something to give him money after their attack.
Big time chimp attacks. Your face may be a disgrace, but we're going to leave you without a trace.
Oh boy, that is Jesus Christ, man.
I know, man. That
Were there pictures of the dad that you saw?
I only saw his feet.
Okay.
I didn't see the actual gashes.
Yeah.
Which, you know me, I usually look for gashes.
You're a gash head.
I am a gash guy. That's actually my personalized license plate
Gash guy.
on my yellow Jeep. But Jake,
$sign GSH only.
his trial begins in the summer of 2006. His mother's there with him every fucking day, man. All circumstantial evidence doesn't matter. He's found guilty of second-degree murder and attempted murder as well. He's sentenced to 50 years to life, and he is not eligible for parole until 2052.
And he'll be in his 70s by then.
Yes, 17 plus 52, 69, baby.
Okay.
What kind of defense attorney did he have where, with just nothing but circumstantial evidence, they couldn't get him off?
Well, dude, there was even a classmate of his that says that he was with her, or he was communicating with her on the computer after midnight. So he would have been on the road by fucking 10:30.
Yeah.
And it's clear that, like, his Jeep was. So
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
What do you think?
I think he clearly did it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think the lady is lying. I think maybe he lived in a frat house. He did live in a frat house, and I think maybe somebody else was communicating with her.
Okay.
It's somebody who might not have wanted to come forward and say, like, inject themselves into the situation and say, like, yeah, it was actually me.
I mean, maybe, hear me out, maybe it was OJ's wife's killer.
Could be. All right.
On the run.
Yeah.
You said it's near Buffalo?
Near Buffalo. Not far off, man.
I could see that being the thing, you know?
And you could watch interviews with this guy. He seems pretty well read.
Yeah.
Maintains his innocence. Loves his mother.
Porco's a big reader. And he still says he loves Mama.
Yeah. Yeah, she
I
loves
mean,
him.
after
Yeah. She bails you out.
after that lady sticks by your side, how could you not love Mama?
Yeah, I know. And also, it's like, I imagine all the anger you get out is gone. You know,
Does she still send him failing emails?
you've done it again. That's what he was probably saying while he was axing her. I've done it again.
What was he asking her?
Mama, can I get some Sunny D? Mama, please. He was also found guilty of using a black scent at the scene, Jake.
So did Mama did she get
Chris?
the life insurance from the dead dad?
Well, that's a great point. I don't know.
I have to imagine.
Oh,
How do you think
I
he
wonder
got
if she
the
used that to
surgery?
get him
That's
out.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's so
Wow.
crazy, man.
Do you like recall this from when it was happening?
I don't know.
Okay,
yeah,
I
me
just happened to
neither.
come across it when I was looking up Chris's for Chris Month.
when I was doing my Chris research.
Yeah. And thankfully I came across this because, one, it's incredibly fucked up. There are some funny elements, but the fact
the
that
last
they
name?
both initially survived the attacks when he thought they were dead, and the guy went about his fucking normal morning routine.
That is like truly a
Partially
disturbing.
decapitated, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know there's fucking drugs that'll make you do this, but like, isn't there parts of your brain that can be affected? And then it's like,
Yeah.
like if he got hit hard enough in his
Yeah,
brain
like
where it's just like,
compartmentalized, like
yeah,
those
like,
those thoughts weren't there, and there was the muscle memory
yeah.
taking
Like-
over.
Here's like some scenes from the house, and I don't like to show
Yeah.
crime scene stuff on the
Yeah.
thing, but
Yeah.
this is all the blood by the sink, all the blood in the walkway outside of the bedroom.
If you guys want to
Unloading the dishwasher, there's all the blood outside of there, and this is where he ended up.
Man.
Which, I mean, it's kind of interesting that they're able to pinpoint everything that he did while still conscious.
I'd like to be that guy. The guy that just is making shit up. The guy from fucking what's that shitty Irish shoot 'em up movie? The Boondock Saints.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he's like, I bet you it went down like this. Just the guy walks in, he's like, clearly he wanted to go to work, so he put on his suit. It's just the guy losing his mind in the
Yeah,
house, like
yep, spiraling.
just being Daryl Hannah in fucking Kill Bill when she loses her second eye.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah, this article says head smashed with an axe, but not dead yet. When a man did his daily chores until his last breath.
What a
Cleaned out the
disrespectful
gutters.
article.
Cut the grass.
Meet Mr. and Mrs. Porco.
I
Ben
can-
Stiller movie.
Whatever you guys do,
Beat the parents.
my lady cannot find out that guy emptied the dishwasher after his head got chopped off. I will be fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be done.
Yeah, we have to find a way to scrub the internet of this info, man.
After we just put it out on the internet.
Wait, it said he watched Sports Center for 3 hours.
Okay, yeah.
I don't even watch SportsCenter, babe.
He was tweeting to Scott Van Pelt. It's like,
He just kept tweeting the words Trey Wingo at Scott Van Pelt. Trey Wingo.
and Trey Wingo kept adding him, and he wouldn't respond.
He's able to dial 911. Trey Wingo. Oh, heavens,
Chris
man.
Porco, man, you done it.
You little porker.
Damn.
You did it, man. That is a
You little porker.
you bad boy. Did you say this happened when he was how old?
All right, so that was 21.
Okay.
Yeah, 21 years young.
Legally able to drink.
Yeah, go party, you fucking loser.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Do some Jägermeister.
You're getting that money someday, dude.
I know.
Like you don't need it now. Get it when you're fucking 50 years old,
Dude, that's back when
and
they
then
had like,
chop their heads off.
Yeah.
that's back when they had like $2 deals. on
For real.
videos.
Yeah, man, party.
$2 you call it. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh,
You
man.
kill it in his case, yeah. What was your favorite drinking spots when you were 21?
There's this bar in Main Street, Newark, Delaware, called Homegrown. That was the hipster spot.
Nice.
That's where you'd go to get a nice margarita. I think they were $5, maybe $6 for a delicious, like gigantic margarita.
Nice.
Sometimes you go to Grotto Pizza too. They had a good pitcher deal, probably like $4 pitchers or something like that.
Was that on Delaware's campus?
Yeah,
Was that a bunch of them?
there's a bunch of them, but there's one right on Main Street on
Okay.
Delaware's campus. Yeah.
Yeah. I always there's this place in Philly, Doc Watson's, that's not there anymore. But like my band used to play there when we were underage. So after we turned 21, that'd be like the place we'd go hang out.
Was that Maniac?
No, that's 13th Street. It's like right across from Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there used to be an open mic there, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At Doc Watson?
Yeah.
At Doc Watson.
Doc Watson's. It was 3 floors. They had like stages on the 2nd and 3rd floors. Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
What happened? What happened to Doc?
I think they
That's
ended
weird.
up. That one closed, and then they opened up Legendary Dobbs on South Street to try to bring back that J.C. Dobbs magic, and then that one closed too. It's just hard to sustain an original music venue. You know?
Where were you partying at 21, Jeff?
Used to go to Jocelyn's in Media.
Oh, Jocelyn's.
Barnaby's in Havertown.
Yeah.
The Trophy. Good old The Trophy.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Duffers. Duffers was always a good place. You ever
Oh,
go
yeah.
there?
I used to go to Duffers.
Which one? Isn't there 2 of them?
I'd go to the one on Route 1.
Yeah, that's where I would
Yeah.
go.
Okay, and then there's one close to like 95, right? Close
That's
to the Delaware border.
that's a newer one. So
Okay.
yeah.
I think there's one on like 352, like Backwood, like
Yep,
near
926.
Arisafa.
Yeah.
Does that make 3 Duffers?
At one point, yeah. I don't know if they still have 3. I think they have 2 now. The Route 1 one is gone, I think, right?
I think the one near Arisafa, that's the one Bam used to party at.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I've been to the one on Route 1, I guess, in Delaware. Bar or the liquor
the
stores
Hooters.
close at 8. So sometimes on a Sunday after you run out of beer, you gotta be like, oh, we gotta go to fucking Duffers. It's midnight. We gotta go now. Put the fucking beer down. We gotta go now. Give me your fucking keys. What was your 21-year-old? I'm sorry, I got lost in the sauce there.
Yeah.
Maybe actually want a beer.
I would go to RP McMurphy's a bunch.
Were you getting in anywhere underage before you got?
I was getting served
Your license?
underage at the Crab Tavern was one place in Darby, and then there
You would
was,
sit down at the bar and they would serve you, or
I
just
would
for
get
to go?
takeout,
Okay.
yeah. And then also there's a place called Paul Revere in Darby, and I had like an idea of a guy who vaguely looked like me, who was like 4 years older, but like black people think we all look alike, so vaguely is enough. And
That was actually the name on the license. Vaguely.
Yeah, motherfucker Ed Vagley's Jr. come up in here. Getting St. Ides. But yeah, it worked almost every time. I think maybe once they were just like, nah.
But that was it. They didn't try to bust you like.
No, I never got to take it.
yeah.
I think it was just maybe one time where they just wouldn't serve me. But every other time I would go in there like 3-4 nights a week to buy 40s for me and the bros.
Nice.
And cookies in Darby would serve me underage. Darby was a real hot spot for serving underage kids, man.
That's crazy.
Still isn't.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah, it was heaven, man. I loved young drinking.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Wish I would have had money for better shit back then.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
'Cause I still got hungover at
Yeah.
fucking 21, like
Yeah.
from drinking 40s or whatever nasty
know, yeah.
99 bananas or shit
Ugh.
like that, dude.
Zima.
Dude, it's not just about
Mad Dog.
Yeah.
2020.
I never did Mad Dog. Was that like a flavored?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flavored wine.
Ew.
I think technically it's like a wine, right?
Yeah, it's like wine cooler ish, but like thicker than that.
Yeah.
Ew, it's like syrupy.
That shit would get you fucked up and bad hangovers.
Yeah. Pretty bad vomit. That's what we should do. Because of how much fun we have drinking young, we should start a fun for young drinkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should, especially on our Christmas. Being, you want to be generous during Christmas.
Yeah.
And And just really do something nice for people. And I don't think anybody likes to party harder than young drinkers, man.
Yeah, step it up. This week, don't get Keystone Light 30-pack.
Yeah.
Get Miller Light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an extra $8.
Yeah.
But it'll be worth it.
It is, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Used to love buying Red Dog.
Drive by a group of teens. Kegs in the woods. That sounds like a
It's
trap.
Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
I love that shit.
did you say Red Dog?
Red Dog. Yeah, Red Dog was a beer.
That was a beer?
Yeah.
And not a malt liquor like
Wait.
a...
No, I think it was just regular ass
I
beer.
remember
Red
there's
Dog-
commercials.
Red Dog and Mad Dog were different.
Mad Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mad Dog was the little like thin wine bottle.
And Red Dog had the red dog on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake, you don't miss a trick.
Yeah. Wow.
Fucked up on Clifford's.
I used to love Lion's Head. Remember
Yeah,
Lion's
Lion's
Head?
Head, yeah.
With the little
Yeah,
picture things on the
yeah.
caps?
The
Dude, they used to
riddles?
be...
I was
the
just
little
talking about
riddles.
those riddles last night, actually.
Dude, they used to be $10 a case. It was 24-pack, but man,
For
it
a
was
cheap beer, Lion's Head's not bad in my
No.
opinion. And it
Yeah.
doesn't give you a wicked hangover either.
It's
better
not
than
bad.
Natty. I think Natty
Definitely.
was
Yeah.
Yeah,
you get a
just
30 rack for like
Riddle.
$10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was ass.
It was like $11.99, I think, in college. And you'd still split it with two people. $4 to have 10 beers. God, what a fucking bargain.
I know.
All right, I'm back on natties.
Oh man, it was the best drinking in the cold, and when fall hits, you're just outside, you're crushing them, and
Sitting in the woods, you create a fire. You're just all hanging around.
Waiting for all the teens to get to the keg.
Create a fire is a weird way to say it.
You're right. You're right.
Discover fire.
yeah,
We discovered
Fucking
fire.
you and
Yeah.
Prometheus split a 30. Discover fire.
on MLB Show, when your player develops drug problems, you can create a fire. Like, he's locked up. Yeah, that shit was so much fun, man.
Yeah, Chris Porco, have a fucking beer next time, dude.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man.
Come on.
Yeah.
Would it have killed you just to be 21?
So he's serving a 50-year sentence.
Yeah.
No parole?
2052, he's
2050,
eligible.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, bless him, man. I mean, and
We
you
should
know,
write to him and say, you did it again.
We'll email him. What's
Yeah.
your email, Chris Porco? Is it still Porco at inmate69.com?
Could you guys make love to a woman with an axed face?
Yeah, if she had that surgeon. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's one thing, man. I cannot believe how good of a job they did with her.
Dude, I never expected her face to look that good. I thought I was going to see like an Elephant Man-esque horror oddity thing.
Yeah.
That is so fucking impressive. I'm so happy for that woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, do you know if she's still walking this beautiful place we call Earth?
You know what? It's an insane way to put that, too.
After hearing the most terrifying fucking story.
That's the way
humans
that
do to each
Trump
other?
would describe it.
Beautiful. Yeah. I see they discovered another planet, right?
Where?
In Uranus.
I know it.
Jake,
In our galaxy, it was a hidden planet.
it seems like
Not
she's
in our
still
solar
alive.
system.
Yeah, no, in our solar system. They're calling it the ninth planet, or Planet 9. That's what they're calling it.
So now Pluto's back out. Pluto was in.
Pluto's still a micro or a dwarf planet.
Don't you look at my penis when you say that.
Sorry, micro.
Don't you look at my crotch.
But yeah, no, it's another different planet that they just found.
Jake, it seems like she's still alive.
Good for her.
I
Must
know.
have been a slow news day or something because I didn't get that. I missed David Muir today. Was it today's news?
Yeah, I think so.
guess
I
I'm
just
waiting-
got the
I'm
alert
waiting for
right now.
Trump to tweet about it. What's it called, Juicy Jeff? He's gonna tell us.
I can't fucking pronounce that.
They made it
Hold on.
unpronounceable?
Yeah, hit news, and then they'll say everyone's been calling it Planet 9.
Oh, they should
That's an
hold a
AI
contest.
overview, so it might not even have the latest news.
What would you guys name it? I would name it Planet Pussy.
I'm trying to figure. All right, what is?
Jeff got the feed.
Hit the news thing. I want to see because
What?
What was that look for?
Jeff, hit news. I want to see because it up at the top. There should be a news thing.
What are they calling it? Because it's Jeff. What is the name you can't pronounce? How's it spelled?
Maybe I'm making it.
This
I'm
is
making
from
it up.
January,
No, dude, there was something today I saw.
brother.
Sounds like it's fake news if you're not finding it.
My God.
He just got called out by a guy in a helmet.
Are you getting fooled by the internet again, Jake?
He's getting his space news from India Daily.
It's from. Oh no! Surprise! NYC's new Planet Hollywood restaurant has shockingly good food. Sorry.
Planet Hollywood's
No.
back?
Okay, this isn't a. I fucking wish I didn't say anything. I don't know if any of these. Okay, five days ago from ABC News, could our solar system have 9 planets? They may have confirmed the possible existence. Yeah, it's beyond Neptune.
I think people are just seeing Pluto again.
It's just a mirage. All right, well, I'll wait for.
Well, that was the science beat by fucking Helmet Guy. Tune in next week when he explains lunch meat.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in to Nassholes. Any desire to go into space?
Absolutely, yes.
I'd
And
love to feel weightless.
and I'll tell you what, Katy Perry's doing it.
Yeah.
I need to become Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
could,
what I need to do.
you grow your hair out and just put on a little makeup, and I think you could be a firework.
Top surgery, obviously.
You could just bang John Mayer.
Oh.
We know you already want to.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Why? Because I say it all the time? Yeah, we fucking know. Yeah, I'm absolutely going
I
to
like-
space. $100,000. You're not going?
I don't know. If I got nothing else going on.
$100,000. You going to space?
Dude,
You've got $1 million. Are you going to space?
if I have the money,
yes, you've got the money.
So are we talking? Are we talking like
You got
11?
$100,001.
Are we talking an 11-minute
leaves.
trip?
Ticket leaves right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could, dude. Yes.
is where am I going?
need that
am I
money.
just going to orbit like she went to, or am I going to like
orbit?
Or I mean, like just above?
They didn't orbit. They didn't even watch an orbit,
All right,
motherfucker.
You know, am I just cracking the?
Dr. Doolittle.
Yes, you're just experiencing a few moments of weightlessness and then returning.
You're just going uppies.
Uppies and then downies?
Yeah. That's who they should send up there.
The uppies. Hopefully, by the time
A mix of uppies and downies.
hopefully by the time I have my $100,000 ready to go to space, that I can afford to orbit. Hopefully, prices come to the point.
Time out.
I want to orbit.
We have to pay 100. I thought you meant we were getting paid to go to space.
You're paying.
Oh shit! No, I can't do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
The downies eat all the ice cream before they even take off. What do you mean you need more ice cream? We don't even fire up the fucking jets
It's an
yet.
11-minute flight.
We're out of it.
That's a
And
good,
I'm hungry.
That's a good Robert Downey Jr. impression.
Oh man, they do have good ice cream on there. Do you remember getting the ice cream?
The
Did
astronaut
you
ice
get
cream.
it at
From-
Franklin Institute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never had the balls to try it. I was always scared.
Dude, it was awesome.
Did you get the ice cream sandwich?
Yeah.
It was really good.
Neapolitan. Not really good, but I mean,
It was something.
it's like cardboard. You know, I love good cardboard.
Yeah.
Flavor it, baby. I'll eat it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have a contact issue.
Smack it up, flip it.
Trying to. There it is. There's
You
my
got it.
bitch. There's my little bitch.
Did you boys ever dream of going to space camp when you were a kid and you
Yeah.
saw it all
Oh,
the time
yeah.
on Double Dare?
Especially after. Oh, they would do that for Double Dare as a prize.
That was the grand prize often.
For the season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they would do it. I feel like that was also a great lying ass kid lie that you were going to space camp.
Yeah, if you're gone and you don't get to see your classmates for the whole summer,
Yeah.
you can come back and be anybody you want.
Yeah.
You do that freshman year of college. Like, yeah, I actually went to high school at space camp.
Yeah. You come back with your eyebrows shaved off. It's like you have to do it to go into space.
You have to do it. Man,
Yeah, send me up there. Do you remember Spies Like Us when they put them through that zero gravity training?
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, after seeing Armageddon, I was so hyped to go to space camp.
Yeah.
I was begging. I actually
Oh,
looked it
my
up
God.
online to see like what the application would be.
How much did it cost back then?
I don't remember. I don't even think I
Let's
figured
forget
that
there.
out. I actually had a
Do
friend
they
that
still
went to
have space camp?
Yeah, I had a friend, an adult went to that I know went to space camp recently. I should ask him.
You
How
can
much
go as an
cost?
adult?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you text him right now?
No,
Can you
probably
get
not.
Can you get him on the pod?
But
Yeah, Huntsville, Alabama. You can go to space camp for kids. Kids aged 9 to 11. I don't know if that's the ages you want to have for a flight.
oh my god,
That's such a restricted age.
Yeah.
Why can't 12-year-olds go?
Because they have pubes.
Well, not me, Mike. I was the pubeless wonder.
what's
What
it
are we
cost?
talking? 25 hundo?
What's it? What's
Does that
it
say
saying, what,
4,000?
So they have on the U.S. Space and Rocket Center, home of Space Camp website, for a 9
You
to
said Homo
11 year
Space
old,
Camp now?
That's what I thought I heard too.
$1,800 for a 9 to 11 year old. Space Academy for 12 to 14 year olds, $1,900.
What's the difference? Like,
Some are hotter.
I mean, like,
The
how long is
jets,
it?
Jake. The space jets.
Is it like a day or is it like an actual week for this camp?
I'll click learn more.
Thank you.
It can't just be a day.
No way.
No. That's like, nobody even lives near this.
6
It's like-
days, 5 nights.
That's crazy.
Pretty
I mean,
good.
That's a solid.
Like a summer camp week
Dude,
is
that's-
probably $1,000 for a kid, right?
yeah.
They do also have Adult Space Academy.
Now let's hear those prices.
$900.
How many days?
I'm clicking learn more.
Should this be a Patreon goal after the Spahn Ranch?
3 days, 2 nights.
That's pretty good.
Dude.
That sounds like
That's
exactly
a
what my friend
weekend.
posted.
Hell yeah.
Where is it? Alabama? Huntsville?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Siri, book me a ticket to Huntsville. Okay. No. I said no.
Use Drake's credit card. I keep calling you Drake.
I'm not Drake.
Are you driving?
All right.
Must be Chris month.
Great thought.
Honestly, like, if it gets to a point where, like you could just go to the Sphere and, like, sit in the middle and they play a simulated, like, they put me in a spacesuit.
Yeah.
They feed me fucking space ice cream, and they make it seem like you're taking off in a rocket ship.
Yeah.
That could appease my $100,000 desire to see Earth from space.
Go out to like a state park and just sit on a trampoline, lay on a trampoline, have your friends just jump around.
Yeah,
That would feel like space. You
Give
know?
me a butt
Just-
plug.
Go to Epcot. We all go down to Disney World and get on Mission Space.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to do it for me, Jeff.
It'll do it for me.
Yeah, it would, you pervert.
Jake, you know what's a fun bedroom trick for a lady who loves space? Put on a flight suit, call her up to the bedroom, and lay there with your mouth open and call it mission face. Challenge her.
Either way, I'm exploding.
Damn, dude. Maybe I'll go to a weekend in space camp.
That's really affordable, man.
That is
Yeah.
doable.
I mean, I think they realize it. Like, although I don't know.
It's so funny that it's cheaper for adults.
Yeah, it is. I was just gonna say that I think that
Oh,
like,
I'll be doing it in my diaper, though. I'm going to give him a hard time.
maybe like as kids, it's like $900 when you're a kid. It's like there's zero chance that you know that your fucking parents are sending you to that.
Yeah.
So maybe it was $900 when we were a kid, but you know, it might as well have been $1 million.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is crazy, though. Like, it's essentially cheaper than taking your kid to Disney World.
I bet parents drop their kids off in Alabama while they go to Disney World without their kids.
Does it say anything about what I'd be eating during that 3-day period?
Mostly pussy. I'm on it right now.
Space Gash?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be having BJ's at Pazookies.
Oh, boy. I got to get to a BJ's. Gotta get to a BJ's and get some freaking Pazookie, man. Can't land in Teterboro, land in the Hudson. Not gonna make Teterboro.
Uh-oh. What do you find?
Whoa, he found the lady,
The ladies?
Lady Blue Origins.
They have Adult Advanced Space Academy.
That looks like
Okay.
it's $1,000
That's
more.
$2,000.
And what's the deal
advanced?
with that? How many days? And also, am I going to be surrounded by women the whole
That's
time?
6 days, 5 nights.
Okay, so
Oh, so it's double
double
the
the
time.
double the dong, double the women, double the price.
double dub.
What if I only eat every other meal? Is there an option for that? What if I sneak in my own Bojangles?
What
Is there
if
an
we go-
option for
what
that?
if we
It does say no outside food, beverages.
What the fuck?
No outside food, beverages, alcohol, legal substances, drugs.
They're gonna not let me bring my
Bro.
fucking space pen to space.
You can't bring food into space.
Yes, you
Customs will
can.
stop you. You can't.
Space customs?
Yeah, yeah.
I got a space custom for you.
You get to construct and launch your own rocket.
I don't want to do that. I want to
He's
be
already done it.
Yeah, I want to experience G's, and I want to experience weightlessness, and I want to eat nothing but space pussy.
You get
Alien-
to scuba,
Alien meat shop. Take me to your
That'll
eater.
that'll be the weightlessness training.
aircraft simulators.
That's cool. Do you do the G-force modulator?
I would assume so.
Really? Are they gonna make me? I'm gonna have to fucking get a physical before this.
G-force.
Trust me, buddy, my heart can handle it. I die within half a G, less than King Dakar worth of G's.
Dude.
Man, R.I.P. King Dakar. Did you guys see that thing
Dude,
get
I was
taken
just
down?
about
What
to say
happened to
that.
him?
Oh yeah.
They blasted
man.
it. They blasted it down.
What the fuck?
They
Why would
blasted
they
it
do
good.
that?
I think one kid died or something, or
It's always
was it?
No, it costs, which is crazy, over $1 million a season just to run it.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Maintenance, I guess.
Yeah, it costs a lot of money to
That's crazy.
maintenance, upkeep, and then I think like all the like electricity and like I guess whatever they use to like I don't know if it's compressed air or
All the
some shit
settlements.
that they
Yeah.
blast it off with.
But it's
Yeah.
also their number one attraction. So like
It
you
was,
kinda
but
have
like
to-
you could kind of see the writing on the wall because last summer they renamed it King that can't barely afford this shit anymore.
yeah, they didn't even make a new sign. They just drew on the side of it.
Taped a napkin to it.
You know what they should do before imploding one of those rides is don't tell the last guest that they're the last guest. Just let them go like 100 times.
And then once they're all dizzy as fuck and they're walking away, then it explodes behind them.
That would be
I was
cool.
almost on there.
Then yeah, they're just like, actually, we're only letting black guys on this one. We're filming.
Family space camp. My God.
Oh man, could you imagine your wife being a bitch in space?
You just gotta
She
float
ain't
there.
coming with me. This is a daddy vacation.
Wow.
Daddy loves you very much. Wave to me while I'm up there.
I'm gonna get him pretty drunk on this one. I'm gonna get another beer.
Ooh, trash night somewhere,
Yeah.
probably in space, dude.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
for real, man.
All right, this is all right. I got the order of operations down for this. I go to space camp.
Yes,
It triggers me to want to go to space,
it does.
even though I already do.
Yeah.
But it confirms it, and now I'm like, okay, I spent $1,000. Now I have to save up $100,000 more dollars. Well, first I have to buy the $7,000 space watch. I'm not going to space
Yeah.
without an
You gotta have a
Omega
space watch.
Speedmaster.
Yeah.
They do.
And then, so all told, it's going to cost me $100. I'm willing to throw up $110,000.
Also, you have to
on
get
this.
the animal crackers so we can do the belly button thing.
Yeah.
Before you leave.
You'll probably want company, so you want to bring a space dog,
Yeah. Space Dog's coming with me for my 11-minute journey.
space pit bull. He bites a kid's face off.
Wait, if the pit bull killed everybody, who killed the pit bull?
Killed himself. Crazy.
He bit his own throat.
And ate all the ice cream.
No, he killed me because I ate all the ice cream.
He's trying to get to your belly. Man, that is refreshing to know that some things are attainable.
I wouldn't have been surprised if space camp cost $5,000 or $8,000 or $10,000.
That's what I assumed.
I had no idea. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I went away to like summer camp when I was a kid for like overnight. But I have to imagine nowadays you're spending $1,000 to send your kid to an overnight sleepaway camp, right?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Gotta be.
I'm not gonna Google that one. You're welcome, Mike.
Thank you, Jeff.
You did get sent away to like a camp though, right? In like North Dakota or something. Am I making
Oh,
this up?
Jesus Camp.
Jesus
yeah,
Camp. Yeah,
I did go to
Like,
Jesus
Jesus
Camp.
Camp counts.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't get a cool NASA patch, but you get Eucharist.
Yeah. A lot of fun. A lot of trauma.
Drama or drama?
Drama.
Both.
Did you hear what Jesus did? She turns into Real Housewives. Damn.
Man, I'll tell you one thing.
I'm already mentally typing in my credit card information.
I might get to space sooner than I thought, actually.
Yeah.
I'm
Get
just
yourself high.
I'm gonna get myself
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy a bunch of scratch offs.
Mhm.
And then that's gonna help me get to space.
Yeah, that will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's what I'll do. I'll go buy, I don't know, $2,000 worth of scratchers. That's got to get me $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll buy some nitrous to do while I scratch them. I'll feel like I'm in space playing the lottery, space lottery.
And you're doing a good deed for humanity by helping the elderly in your
I am benefiting.
older
Older
America.
Smolians.
Benefiting? I'd rather be boner fitting elderly Pennsylvania. Come here, Arnold. It's time for your boner fitting.
Need input. Gay robot.
Wait, is this guy at the? This guy is at the old person's home.
It's C3 penis.
Yeah.
That's funny you say that. I was just saying the word threeness to myself the other day, and it was really tickling me. Yeah,
Threeness was, or the saying it?
yeah, dude. Let me just say, the guy's got a threeness.
Yo, dog, that's just utters.
That's what R2 sucks.
Wowie, whoa, wowie, boys.
So he took an
Yeah,
axe
we
to his
did it.
family, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I asked him.
Christmas.
Christmas starts off
with a bang.
with a bang.
Christmas.
I can't wait to see what Christmas brings
Oh
us
my
next
God.
week.
I
How
can't
much
wait.
do I?
They're heating up. We got some big dogs coming up
Yeah.
too.
I saw. Okay, so yeah, there's some faces on the Christmas promo flyer
Yep.
that I recognize, and
Yeah.
a few that I don't recognize. So today was a one that I didn't recognize.
And he wasn't even on there.
Whoa!
Yeah,
We got a
little true
lot
misdirection.
of Christmas to go.
A lot of Christmas. Get your boiled gooses ready.
But yeah, the other I think we actually have 4 more weeks in the month, do we? Or no, 3 more. Yeah. Yeah, the other Christmas, they're on the flyer.
Okay.
Okay,
Very cool.
exciting things to come in
It truly is
Christmas.
heating up, man. Thank you. I forget who even mentioned Christmas. But I feel like we should give him something.
You
so.
didn't make Christmas up?
No, I didn't make note of who suggested Chris Month. But if you're the guy that suggested Chris Month, I really want you to make yourself known, and just let us know. Be truthful.
Be
And,
honest.
I feel like this is morphing into a Jay Leno,
I hear it.
and make yourself known if you're willing. I'll meet you down the hill from a Days Inn in Hattiesburg, West Virginia.
And I'll be down there faster than you think. Gravity's son of a bitch.
If I don't get pushed, I have a tendency to roll down hills like Sonic the Hedgehog. However, I will get down there before you do, and we'll meet there, and we'll figure out a price later on. But yeah, if you're the guy who recommended Chris Month, make yourself known so I can at least give you a big fat digital kiss.
Digital smooches for the Christmas creator.
Jake, what do you want to promote, brother?
Just come see us in Detroit.
Yeah, I
next
can't
week.
wait, baby.
I can't wait. May
You
16th.
going?
We're going to be at the Independent doing some stand up and hanging out, eating a lot of
Yeah.
Detroit food and hitting the casino. It's going to be a good time, man. Come out.
After party at the casino.
And follow me at Jake Mattera on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. How about you, John?
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Johnny Delco. JONNYDELCO.
Spell it for him, bitch.
Love ya. Love y'all.
If you haven't checked out my new podcast yet, check out Getting Some Head. It's an interview podcast. Got all the bros on there. Got some big dogs coming up, too. Interviewing my dear friend Tim Butterly tomorrow. Got Dan Soder I'm interviewing next week.
Nice.
Ian Finance I just put up on the Patreon. Just so much good stuff, man. And it's really a nice chance to get to see some of your favorite comedians in a different light. And I'm branching out, too. I'm not just interviewing comedians. There's a guy I messaged today about coming on the show. His name is Bill Robles. He's a courtroom sketch artist. And he sketched the Manson trial, OJ trial, Richard Ramirez. So I'm hoping to get him on the show.
Well, that's a famous
seems
guy.
accessible, yeah.
That's
I saw him
amazing.
speak in Los Angeles one time, and really riveting shit. So I'm hoping to do an interview with him too. So branching out, not just comedians, but the comedian interviews are very funny. Check them out. Getting Some Head. If you're inclined, you can support the show at patreon.com/gettingsomhead. As for this show, if you're inclined, support our Patreon. Patreon.com/littlestinkers. LILSTINKERS. You get every episode a week early. You get access to all the live streams we do, both audio and video versions of that. Everything's ad-free. Movie watch-alongs. We're due for one this month. Stinker News live stream as well. A ton of great stuff. Will make it worth your while. Patreon.com/littlestinkers. Juicy Jeff, what do you want to promote?
Yeah, Delco Golfs on Instagram, YouTube, and JW Simmons 28 on Instagram.
Nice, baby. All right, gang. Thank you for joining us tonight for a very successful kickoff to Crith Month. Only going to heat up from here on out. Big dog Crith is coming down the pike, baby. From ours to yours. May your goose be as heavy and wet
And boiled.
as the fattest ant that you have. See you next week.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas week 1.
Merry Christmas.
There's so much fucked up shit to get into.
Little Stinkers.